here in downtown Vancouver today. I'm here with Dr. Alan Carter, President and CEO of Cabral Gold. Alan, thanks for taking the time to be here.
Thanks for having me, Andrew.
So you have some exciting news out today. You found some high-grade surface samples from a brand new zone. Can you walk us through that news release and the importance of your findings?
I got some results back today, Andrew, which are truly spectacular and unprecedented in our exploration efforts in Cuiú Cuiú. This is a new area where we had determined that it was gold in the stream. And our geologists have come across an area where there's a lot of quartz vein material on surface. We took 23 samples of that material, and those samples came back with gold values ranging from 11.3 grams to about just over 200 grams. So the average of those 23 samples is over 90 grams a ton. And so it's very, very unusual. It's early days. We are not exactly sure where the samples are coming from. They're angular, though, and they are concentrated. So it looks like they are from a very, very nearby source. So it's very exciting times.
So on Alonso, this sounds like there could be some size potential. What are your expectations for that?
Yeah, we've been obviously looking at checking extensively the area around the discovery occurrence, Andrew, and what we found is a very similar looking quartz material, and they are float blocks, so we're not entirely sure where they're coming from, but there's very similar material up to almost a kilometre to the west of the area where we've collected all these samples with extensive visible gold that we released today. In addition to that, there are a number of streams which are draining the extension of the area up to 1.5 kilometres away. And we're getting some very coarse-grained gold nuggets in the pan samples there, and that is highly unusual. And normally we're counting tiny specks of gold in the pan, and now we're getting things which are fingernail-sized coming out of the sediments there. And remember, when we pan a sample, it's only a very, very small sample, so it's very highly encouraging. And that suggests to us, together with the fact that this has a regional magnetic response, which is the same as very similar to the MG deposit. All those lines of evidence suggest to us that this could be quite an extensive system, and we now have a brand new gold zone, and obviously we have no drill holes into it yet, but it looks like the footprint could be at least 1.5 kilometers long, so it's very exciting times for the company.
That is. What additional work do you plan to do on Alonso, and what kind of catalyst can investors expect over the next 6 to 12 months?
Well, we're soil sampling right now. One of the reasons that we hadn't picked this up previously was because this part of the concession area, we only had soil lines going over it every 1 kilometre long intervals. And so clearly that density wasn't sufficient to pick this up. We're now doing a much more detailed soil grid at, I think it's 50 metre line spacing. So those soil results should be available next month. And beyond that, we have a fairly aggressive program planned for 2020 on the regional surface sampling. Look, it's clear that Cuiú Cuiú is a district. This particular new occurrence is only 3 kilometres from one of our 2 deposits that we've defined there. It comes on the heels of a very, very successful drilling program that we completed at the end of last year, which had some spectacular results, including 5.5 metres at 13 grams and 7.5 metres at over 18 grams a tonne. And we have some very, very exciting drill intercepts in a number of other areas outside the resources. So the Alonso occurrence, as I said, is unprecedented. They are spectacular results, but it is early days. We still have to determine how extensive the zone is. But it will be soil sample followed by drilling, and we'd like to run a much more aggressive drill campaign from a regional perspective this year. So I think it'll be an exciting year.
Absolutely. Thanks for the update, Alan.
Thank you.
This has been Andrew Nelson with G&A Financial Advisors and Dr. Alan Carter, the President and CEO of Cabral Gold, which trades on the TSX Venture Exchange under CBR. If you'd like more information, you can visit the website at cabralgold.com. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.